there, everyone. Welcome back. I want to show you how I significantly increased my credit score. Costs me anything. It's actually paying for itself, if that even makes sense, but I think it'll make more sense as we jump into this video. So let's get started. Here it is. It's called KikOff. This is a product that, after research, I found out about it and I applied for it, and it has worked wonderfully for me. So KikOff, it was basically founded by, I believe, one or two owners. I think one was an immigrant to the country, and then the other person was from the Midwest and had a lot of student loans and possibly didn't really have good credit. That was their biggest problem is, it was very hard for them to establish credit with no credit, which is really difficult. They researched it, came with a formula, and then they decided that they wanted to help other people. And so that's what this KikOff is all about. And I also think that for my case, where I had bad credit, that this has also helped me in a way to increase my credit. And I think that this would work for someone that, like I said, that has also had bad credit. Definitely, if you're credit invisible and you have no credit whatsoever, it's really good for someone who's trying to establish a credit score, but it's also helpful for someone like me. So what is KikOff? KikOff is basically, they call it credit, like you get a credit line. It's kind of the same as taking a personal loan, so to speak, or getting a loan. It's different than a credit card. A credit card is where you actually make a payment, and if you get like a credit line of, let's say, $1,000, and then you make a payment, you have to make minimum payments or more every month, and then you have an interest rate that you have to pay. There's no interest, there's no fees whatsoever. And in fact, they actually give you the money to start with. It's a great way to start building credit in seconds, and you get instantly approved, so there's no credit check. And the beauty about that is there's no hard hit on your credit. If you've ever applied for a credit card and you've been able to go to like Credit Karma and you've seen your report or you've gotten those reports, anytime you make an application for a credit card, a loan, a house, maybe even getting a rental, there's always going to be a hard hit because they do a hard pull on your credit. And anytime there's a hard pull on your credit to check your credit score and see what's on your credit report, that will drop your credit score down. Now, it's temporarily, provided that there's not any other changes over the next few months, and it gradually, over time, it becomes less important. But that hard pull stays on your credit report for up to 2 years. One thing about this is that, you apply for it, but they don't run your credit. You don't lose anything. And the other thing is you don't pay them any money. You don't have to pay any money even when you pay off the loan. And it's legitimate. They're a licensed lender. As it says here, we're legit. KikOff's a licensed lender. We're also an official data furnisher for the major credit bureaus that determine your credit score. So once you get this loan and then you make the monthly payment, they actually report to the credit bureaus. It's how your credit score gets increased. It's wonderful. Without further ado, I'm going to take you to my dashboard to show you. Okay, so this is where the excitement comes in. How much is the loan? The loan is the same no matter who applies for it. It starts out with only $12. Yes, you heard that correctly, $12. $12 doesn't seem like a lot of money. You might be like, well, hey, what's going on with that? How is $12 is going to help? Shouldn't I get a $500 loan or $1,000 loan or something like that? No, it doesn't matter if you take out a $12 loan or a $1,000 loan. They're weighted the same. That was huge in my eyes because it made me realize that as far as the credit bureaus are concerned, a loan is a loan. What they're looking for is not how much you took out. They're looking for, are you consistently paying on time? Did you miss a payment? Does that make sense? It's a $12 loan. They don't give you the money in cash. When they give you the $12 and they put it in your wallet, there's a way that you can request an actual check and they'll actually send you $12 in cash. But for me, I don't need $12 in cash. I needed my credit. Even if they send it to you in cash, you still got to pay it back. Guess what? If you don't pay it back, if you miss a payment, it's going to hit your credit just like if you had a $1,000 loan. It's going to be detrimental to your credit. So you're not coming here to sign up to get a $12 check. If you sign up for this, you're signing up to get the positive reporting on your credit score, so that will increase your credit. Take a look here. Okay, so my wallet, I'm currently at $9. My KikOff loan balance is $9. I have one installment that's due, and it's due in 24 days. March 1st will be the 4th of 12. So basically, if they give you $12, you pay $1 a month back. So it's a 12-month loan. And from what I've been reading, that you really want to get a 12-month loan, or you want to get a 2-year loan. But anything that 12 months is really kind of like a good standard where you can see some increase. So it's 12 months. You don't want to forget it. It's no different than any other loan. It's something that you're responsible for. And that's what the credit bureaus and that's what these people that are going to give you loans and credit cards want to see is, are you responsible? Are you going to make a payment? And my goodness, you should be able to make a $1 payment with money that's already in your wallet. Like, the money's already there. The only thing that you have to do is just go in, click it, and turn on. And what I like about KikOff is depending on what computer you're using this on, like I do it through my computer. I've never really logged in through my cell phone, so maybe if you sign up, leave a comment below and tell me how it works, through a mobile app. But if it's on your laptop or a desktop, once you log into KikOff, it doesn't disappear, so you stay logged in. Even when you close out of it and you go back into it, it automatically just pops up, at least for me. But of course, it's just like with anything else. You can log in with your password, your email and your password, and you're still good. And they send you notifications every month by email well in advance. So you have plenty of time to get this, to know that it's due. And even though it's due on March 1st, you get the notice, I believe, on the 29th of, I got the notice, I believe, on January 29th for the March 1st. So when you get that notice, that's your notification that you can go in right then and there and pay that $1 well before it's due. So, even though it's due in 24 days, I can make this payment now. I don't have to wait till March 1st to make the payment. I can make the payment now, and then it's covered until April. And then, like I said, you automatically pay from the wallet of the money that they've given you to fund this personal loan. Let me show you this before I make the payment. So this is the loan details, and like I said, it's $12. I've paid once a month over the last 3 months. I've already paid $3. You cannot pay more, so you can't pay it off early. You have to pay it $1 a month for 12 months. I have basically 9 more months left. I have $9 left. It shows here that November 29th, I made a payment of $1. December 29th, $1. January 29th, $1. This one is due for March 1st. I'm getting ready to make that payment, and that's due, and it'll be so forth and so on, okay? Then, of course, there's a loan agreement. It pretty much says that they're giving it to you. They've got your name on there. There's no annual percentage rate. There's no finance charge. There's no amount. The amount financed is $12. I will have paid after I made all scheduled payments is $12. The agreement is $1 amounts equally spread out over 12 months. If your payment due date is on the 29th, 30th, or 31st, and the month does not have that many days, your payment will be due on the last day of the month. Prepayment, if I pay this loan off early, I will not have to pay a penalty. I guess you can pay it off early. If you get the loan and then you pay it off, like let's say you get a $12 loan and then you pay the $12 off before, I don't know if that really does you any good, because creditors like to see consistency, that you can consistently make a payment every month. And again, it's $1. The only thing that you have to do is just remember to make the payment. I mean, you can set up a calendar alert, to 30 days in advance to say, remind that you can set up a second one even if you forget. But, it's just one of those things that takes 5 seconds to pop, make the payment, and you're done, okay? This is the loan. So I'm going to go back to my actual balance, and I'm going to make the payment. So I have one installment payment due. Click to pay. Watch this. How easy that is. Paid. And look at that. Great job on completing another payment. Time to drop some knowledge. They do this. I imagine this looks awesome even on your cell phone. True or false? Checking my credit report will hurt my credit score. Well, I know that is false. That's right. And that's what I like about it, is that they also help educate you about credit. And I feel like it's in a fun way. Checking your credit report on your credit score will not hurt your credit. Applying for a credit card or loan will result in a hard inquiry that may impact your score. I mean, you can sign into Credit Karma and check your credit all day long, but it's once you apply for new credit, that's when you get a hard hit, and that can impact your score, typically lowering it for a little bit. I mean, you could do this all day. True or false? My spouse's credit score will impact my score. You know, I don't know the answer to this because I've never been married. I would assume that it's true because I think when you're married, it's like it's equally shared. So I'm just going to take a wild guess and say true. Oh, okay, so I was right. Oh, no, I was wrong. It's false. Your credit score is yours and yours alone. Your credit score and report are linked to your Social Security number. Any joint accounts will appear on both your report and your partner's report. Wow, see? I just learned something new. That just goes to show there's a lot to learn with credit, and it can be fun and easy. So now that I made that payment, look at this. My wallet has $8 in my wallet. My loan is $8. And as you can see, the money they give you will pay for it. I have paid off basically 1/4 of the loan. My next due date is March 29th. Okay, so now I'm going to log in and I'm going to show you how this impacted my credit score. I'm going to go through, this is in Credit Karma, and I'm going all the way down towards August. Well, because that's what they show. So August 28th, my credit score was 660, right? Went up 2 points. September 4th, 661. September 12th, 662. September 14th, it dropped down 4 points to 658. And I think it's because I took out a credit. Oh yeah, I opened an account. So then September 22nd, 657, 658. So you see it's bobbling up and down in the 650s. And so here's November 19th, and that's 656. Now I opened up KikOff, as you saw in November. I made my first payment, and it wasn't due until December. And I made that payment literally at the moment that I opened up my accounts. And I did that a little bit before November 19th, if I remember correctly, but let's say it was around November 19th. Here, my credit went up to 3 points, and because I immediately used that Discover Bank card that I gotten, and then I paid it off. So, it increased me by 3 points. But you can see here that after I made that payment with Kik, it jumped my score up 58 points. So setting up that account and making that payment is what caused my credit score to jump 58 points. And I've Googled all over. That is what other people are saying. Some people say it's gone up 70, 80, 25. It can vary, I'm assuming, but 58 points is significant. And that's off of a $12 loan where I only made a $1 payment, okay, with no hard hit on my credit. I'm telling you, it works. I have a link in the description. Use that link. That's what's going to help you get set up. Sign up with the link that I provide you. Get going on this. Give it, I would say at least 30 days or less. It'll probably happen quickly. It depends on when your credit score is updated, but give it within that 30 days and you're going to see a significant increase in your credit, something that you can't get with a credit card. Sign up for it, give it 30 days, learn from my experience. I've already done the work. I've showed you that it does work, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.